Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today we are going to study about do while loop. So what is do while loop? Do while loop is an iterative control in C++ language. This loop executes one or more statements while the given condition is true. In this loop the condition comes after the body of the loop. In while loop the condition comes before the body of the loop, but in do while loop this condition becomes after the body of the loop. So this is the difference between while and do while loop. In while loop the condition comes before the body of the loop, and in do while loop the condition comes after the body of the loop. It is an important loop in situation when loop body must be executed at least once. So the second difference between while and do while loop is that in while loop, when the condition will be true, then only the statements in the body of the loop will be executed. If the condition is false, then while loop will never be executed. But in case of do while loop, it must be executed at least one, either the condition is true or false. If the condition is false, it must be executed at least one. So while do while loop always executed at least one. If this condition is false, this loop must be executed at least one. Why? Because when the controls come here, there is no condition, so control at least execute this loop body at one time, and then the control will check the condition. And if the condition is false, then the control will not enter the body of the loop again. So it must be executed at least once if the condition is false. So this do is keyword and curly braces, and between curly braces statements is known as the body of the loop. The other difference between while and do while loop: in while loop we do not put semicolon here, but in do while loop we have to put semicolon after this condition. It is mandatory, otherwise it will be a syntax error. Working of do while loop: first of all, the body of the loop is executed, so no condition tested. First of all, the body of the loop is executed, so it will be executed at least one time, because there is no condition. Body will be executed, then the condition will be checked. After executing the statement in body of the loop, the condition is evaluated. If it is true, the control again enter the body of the loop. So control will at least execute the body of the loop one time, and if the condition is true, then it will again enter the body of loop. If the condition is false, then it will not enter the body of the loop. So it will be executed at least one time if the condition is false. The process continues as long as the condition remains true. So the control enter the body of the loop, it executes the body of the loop one time, and then condition is checked. If the condition is true, then the control will enter the body of the loop again, and this process continues until the condition is true. This process stops when the condition becomes false. So guys, let's take an example for better understanding of the do while loop. So in do while loop, let suppose we are asked to write a program that print the counting from 10 to 1. Let's code this program. Int n. Now we have to use do while loop. So we have to print the counting from 10 to 1. So we will initialize n is equal to 10. Now do keyword, and this is the body of do while loop. Cout, we have to display counting in reverse order. C end of line. We have declared and we have to use n here. That is why the compiler is showing error. Now we have to decrement the value of n by 1. So each time the value of n will be decremented by 1. And here while condition, while n up to 1 is greater than or equal to 1, and here we have to place semicolon. So you can see now error goes away. Let's execute this program. So counting is printed in inverse order 10 to 1. Let's execute this program statement by statement. So we have declared an integer variable n and we are initializing it with the value of 10 because we have to print the value from 10 to 1. Then we are using do while loop. This is the syntax of do, like do keyword, then parenthesis body of the do while loop, then while condition, and here we have to place the semicolon. So we have initialized n is equal to 10. Do keyword, then parenthesis cout, we are printing the value of n. So n contains 10. So 10 is printed on the console window. And then we are decrementing the value of n by 1. So n contains 10. 10 minus 1, 9. So this 9 is stored in this n variable. Now n contains 9. So now the condition will be checked. 9 is greater than or equal to 1? Yes. So this condition becomes true. So the control will again enter the body of the loop. This is the body of this loop. Again it will display cout n contains 9. So 9 is displayed. Now 9 minus 1, 8. So this 8 is assigned to this n variable. Now n becomes 8. 8 is greater than 1? Yes. So this condition becomes true. Control again enter the body of the loop. So n contains 8, so 8 is displayed. Similarly 8 minus 1, 7. So this 7 is assigned to this n variable. Now the control will again check the condition. 7 is greater than 1? Yes. So this condition becomes true. So the control will again enter the body of the loop. Cout n, so this 7 is displayed because n now contains 7. Next line, then 7 minus 1, n contains 7. 7 minus 1, 6. So this 6 is assigned to this n variable. Now n contains 6. So 6 is greater than 1? Yes. So this condition becomes true. The control will again enter the body of the do while loop, and value of n, which is 6, is displayed on the console window. And a new line, again 6 minus 1, 5. This 5 is assigned to this n variable, that is, so n contains 5. 5 is greater than 1? Yes. So this condition becomes true. The control will again enter the body of the loop. So 5 is displayed. Similarly 4. 4 is greater than 1? Yes. 4 is displayed. 3. 3 is greater than 1? Yes. So 3 is displayed. 2. 2 is greater than 1? Yes. 2 is displayed. Now n contains 2. 2 minus 1, 1. So 1 is assigned to this n variable. So now n contains 1. 1 is greater than 1? No. 1 is equal to 1? Yes. So this condition becomes again true because 1 is equal to 1. So the control enter the body of the loop and 1 is displayed. Now n contains 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So this 0 is assigned to this n variable. Now n contains 0. 0 is greater than 1? No. 0 is equal to 1? No. So the condition becomes false. Now the control will not enter the body of the loop and our program terminates. Let's see the difference between, if we put 10 here, what happens? See, our condition is false, but still has executed the loop one time. See, we have n is equal to 10, so control will enter the body of the loop. So 10 is displayed. Now 10 minus 1, 9. So 9 is assigned to this n variable. Now check, 9 is greater than 10, no. 9 equal to 10, no. So the condition becomes false and loop terminates. So see, our condition is false, but our loop is executed one time. So this is the difference between while and do while loop. In do while loop, if the condition is false, the body of the loop will be executed one time. But in while loop, if the condition is false, the loop will never be executed. So do while loop must be executed at least once, either the condition is true or false. It will always be executed one time. Similarly, you put 11, see, the loop will, our condition is false, but the loop is executing one time. So this is the basic difference between while and do while loop. So guys, this is it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe Programming Languages. Goodbye.